Hello everybody, Love for Life here with my buddy Joe.
Yep, picked up.
Okay,
you can find me on there.
This guy here, he's never been on the channel. He's my best buddy since middle school. Heck, actually no, elementary school.
5th grade, yeah, we got fifth grade. Yeah. I think I've been in a couple of your videos before. I did the Resident Evil. I don't know if
that was actually on my other channel. That was on my first attempt at a channel.
Yeah, we did a couple of Resident Evil. Which one was it?
Resident Evil 2. It was like at 2 in the morning.
Resident Evil 2. Let's play at 2 a.m. It was terrible, and
but
it was jokes.
It was still funny.
It was great. It was hilarious.
It was basically, and it was also recorded off my iPod Touch.
Yeah, it was really bad quality.
It looked like it was recorded off of a toaster.
Well, not to mention, it was the Resident Evil game did not have the best graphics either. Plus,
that doesn't matter.
It was recorded off, that onto, it was just bad quality all over.
And oh god, and basically, Joe here is basically, I hate this phrase, but he's basically my brother from another mother.
Yeah, that's a really bad phrase, but
but we're basically brothers. We're so close.
Yeah, we're close. We're buds. We've been, I'm like, so seriously, we've known each other since 5th grade. Yeah. And I just finished my first year of college.
Same here.
So that's been at least 8 years, 9 years.
And you know something
that's my life.
Really ironic, and I know this is completely off topic, but whenever we got our class rings for high school, they looked almost identical, and neither of us
hadn't even
planned that out or anything.
Great.
So. But you're probably seeing the Green Dragon Rot here and a bunch of crap over here. You're probably like, what the heck is going on? So, as I mentioned in a video a while ago, I was going to Anime St. Louis, and luckily enough, my best buddy here managed to go with me. And so we blew a crap ton of money.
Between the two of us, close to $800.
I was going to say 1,000, but that's close.
800 is close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
So, my favorite thing that I got is this Saitama egg. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll move forward in a little bit and show it to you closer.
Just don't throw it at the camera.
Yeah. It's an egg, and it bounces.
It's Saitama's head, and
it's beautiful. I had to get it.
So, Anime St. Louis, if you can't tell, we live in St. Louis or around that area.
Yeah, we live in that area.
And it's like the only freaking main convention.
There's also like Natsucon and a few other things in the area, but Anime STL was the biggest one and the first one. Yeah. Because here in the Midwest, there's a few things that we have. Corn, wheat, droughts, and not a lot of anime.
And tornadoes. Don't forget the tornadoes. Never forget the tornadoes.
No, we have a lot of those too.
And by polar weather, I mean it's May, and it was 50 degrees!
Off topic, Holmes. Let's keep going.
Sorry, it was.
We bought stuff. Either way, we bought stuff, and we're showing you what we bought because it's super cool.
So, you know how like people do game pickups and stuff? This is kind of like our pickups. It's just something to show off, and it is kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Related because I got the Winged Dragon of Ra.
Yeah, and something else, which is a super cool surprise that you're going to see in a little bit.
Holy crap, this is dusty.
My stuff is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, but my stuff's cool. So, like.
Okay, since he got less stuff, he's going to show off.
Yeah, I'm going to go first. So, basically, I missed Mother's Day because I was saving money for conventions. I'm a bad son, I know. But I made it up and I got my mom these Doctor Who barbecue tongs, which is what every mother wants and everybody needs, is barbecue tongs that turn into a sonic screwdriver. It's great. But no, hopefully she'll enjoy that because she's a fan of Doctor Who.
And she loves barbecue.
And she does barbecue. She makes some killer pork chops, man.
Her barbecue is amazing. I've only had it once when I went to your family barbecue.
It is to die for.
Oh my god, it was so good.
And then my sister is super duper musical, and she'll probably be like the next orchestral hit, and she's hardcore.
So if you ever hear the last name of Thick...
No, her last name is not Thick, but I will not be giving out her last name on here because she's younger than me, and I'm not down for that. But I got her a nice handcrafted ceramic ocarina because it's dope and she's a flute player and
she's gonna be a professional ocarina player.
Well, I don't know about ocarina, but she's just starting high school.
She'll be the next Aerosmith there.
She's just starting up high school.
Hopefully without the drugs.
She cleared into like the concert choir and the highest quality band like right off the bat, and it's very, very impressive.
Yeah, I tried playing trumpet, it didn't go well.
I played trombone and I loved it until I got to Windsor Middle School and I hated it because the band teachers there were jerks. They're cool now, but the one that was there,
I just couldn't get the freaking high notes. Like my.
All right, you may want to slide raw forward.
Raw.
Yes, let's not start singing Lady Gaga. This.
Raw darn you.
Stop. This was my big purchase though. This was $217.
I honestly thought about buying something similar.
It's so pretty, and here is the actual the box. I mean,
it's a post F.
Look at this. Just shush and let me introduce it. Just the box is gorgeous. But what this is a actual battle sharpened katana. The blade's a little bit stuff on it. It's oiled fresh though.
Yeah.
But that is high quality, high carbon steel, hand rolled. It is beautiful. Let me get an actual exact information off of this here. The official weapon of the United States Kempo team, silver medal winner in weapons category at the Turkey International Competition, and a bunch of other really cool stuff. Yeah, this is really, really high quality.
He could actually cut up somebody with this.
It is super sharp, and I'm in love because like the blade, the patterning on that and the folds.
We're
like,
weapon aficionados.
Oh, it's so nice.
I'm more of a gun nut. He's more of a sword nut. But
Actually, I'm all about both.
Oh, it's weighted so nicely. I just gotta.
I almost bought a katana like this, but it was $90, and I would have had to use my card, and I didn't want to do that. Also, I don't know what I would do with a sword, and I'm pretty sure my dad would kill me.
Yep, freshly oiled blade, keep it nice and good shape.
But yeah, so that's going right back into the sheath. So
Looks like it needs worse.
Well, that's the oil on it to keep the blade's edge.
I know, but it looks like there's dirt on it.
That's just the material from the inside of the sheath, so that way it doesn't.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's dirty or not when you're slicing up a dude.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, it's gorgeous and I love it. And so yeah, that was what I got, and you're probably more interested in what he got. But
that was $217, by the way.
No, my sword.
He's gonna be sleeping with it.
No, that's a little too dangerous.
No, I mean in the box. I was thinking of K on that.
I don't think I'd fit in there.
No. No. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Alright, just open your stuff, man.
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. This is me.
Yes.
This is what he puts up with.
Yes, all the time.
Is the tail backwards on that?
I can't tell, and the tail came off. The tail does not want to stay on.
Yes, the tail was backwards.
Oh. We were trying to get this.
It's not gonna stay. So basically, we're gonna need to like super glue raw together.
This is a used raw. If you guys don't know, the 3 Egyptian God cards got a figures released way back whenever the original series was going on.
Oh, that's because that's all stripped out.
Oh. Really? Yeah, this is used and really old, and yet I still paid $55 for it because it's the freaking winged dragon of Ra. Why not?
We're really loud.
Sorry, I can be as loud as I want. We're home alone, so.
Yeah, well, you're right. Sorry, I'm just right next to you. Yeah, so basically his tail is supposed to sit like this.
Oh.
But his tail keeps falling like that because this whole back joint is stripped out, and we probably should have looked at that beforehand. Yeah. That's why when he pulled it off the shelf, it fell apart immediately. Yeah. But that's the only damage with it. Otherwise, the rest of the tail holds strong. So.
Yeah, and besides, these things brand new are like $200, dude.
Yeah, so
brand new out of the box. These things are like $200.
You probably got a pretty good deal, even with it damaged a little bit.
Yeah, same thing goes for Slifer and Obelisk. If you guys want to get these things brand new, the guy did have a Slifer, but he had it. He actually sold it just before we got there, which really sucks because I like Slifer more than Ra, and he did not have Obelisk. Otherwise, I would have gone with Obelisk.
See, like I'm not a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm more Magic Gathering, but I used to be all about Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger, and I was active with it until about a little while after the Egyptian gods came out. And
so you at least know who the 3
Winged Dragon of Ra was my homie. Actually, this was my homie.
This thing is freaking cool, and we just got his Phoenix form just recently, which is amazing. I wish they'd make a figure. Oh no! God dang it, Ra! Oh no, Ra! Dang it! There we go.
Pull yourself together, man. God, bird, beast, dragon, thing,
Phoenix.
Yeah, that.
Ah! Hey!
Wait.
That. Oh, maybe.
Maybe this and then that?
I don't know. We gotta find the equilibrium is the problem.
And then egg?
So that's how I hold the Dream Dragon of Ra.
Threat level. Demon.
Oh, wow. Egg! Egg for win! I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's bouncing the egg.
We'll bring the camera over in a second, but Saitama is single-handedly holding up the tail of the Winged Dragon of Ra. It's beautiful, and I love it. And you'll actually get a closer look at the egg, which is also a thing of beauty. It's a bouncy ball, too, so you can just chuck it across the room.
Yep.
One-eggedly.
One Eggman. There we go. Who would win in a fight, One Punch Man or Winged Dragon of Ra?
Is that really a question you have to ask? He's called One Punch Man first.
It's a freaking god!
And then One Punch Man.
Yes, but it's a freaking god.
And One Punch Man.
It's a god.
It is Saitama.
It's a freaking god! And I forgot to switch the thing over again.
It's all good.
But still, it's a god.
Well, okay, comments. Comment, folks.
Winged Dragon of Ra versus Saitama. Who wins?
I am Team Saitama.
I am Team Ra.
Yeah, because Ra may be a homeboy, but Saitama He messed a fool up. Talking about.
Whoa! I don't
Yeah.
know. I've never seen the anime.
It's so good.
I need to sit down and watch it.
You do.
I mean,
You really do.
aside from Kill la Kill, I've never been too big into like super actiony anime. And speaking of Kill la Kill, most of the crap I bought was Kill la Kill related.
I tried to get him to stop, but he just wouldn't.
I'm sorry. I love Kill la Kill, and it's my favorite anime. Although
I'm a fan of it too. I've only got. I'll be honest. I haven't finished the series. I've gotten up to the point where like. I remember big muscle guy drives up in his car and then like...
So you're at episode like 8?
Yeah.
Out of 26?
Yeah.
God
It's on the
dang it.
list. It's on the list, okay? But I mean like college and like finals. But
I was like midway through Konosuba and then I stopped watching because of school and stuff.
I mean like now I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so... Which by the way, really good. It's like... It's kind of cheesy, but it's bad in the good way. And it's great. I love it.
Okay, so let's move Ra over there. Hopefully.
No, the egg! I had it balanced, you broke...
Sorry, but I need room for my other stuff. Okay.
Egg.
So-
Egg. I did it again!
Okay, so first and foremost, I got me
Some awesome prints.
prints of Ryuko, if I can get it, and Satsuki. There's 2 separate posters, but they're in the same folder.
Yeah.
These, I believe, are handmade, actually. She said everything in that booth was handmade. So
yeah,
these,
she made those herself. I don't know, is it stuff on the back side of the print?
There's the signature down there.
Kafai?
Kafai.
Well, either way, she's an
Kafai.
artist that was at MSTL, and all of her work was gorgeous. She had Steven Universe, she had some Doctor Who stuff. I mean, like, oh my goodness. Her art style is just absolutely brilliant.
I don't like what you did to Ryuko's lips. That's my only gripe.
To what?
Ryuko's lips. That's my only
I like it, actually. I like the style of it.
Yeah.
It looks more mature.
Yeah.
You know, more like...
It looks like she's a bit older.
It looks like less of a kid.
Yeah.
You know, she looks like she's not
I mean, Ryuko's, I think, like 16.
Right, she looks like she's like 18, 19.
Actually, she is 18. I think she's, I'm like 95%
Yeah, but
sure
the
she's
art
18.
style,
Yeah.
like anime art style, well, let's be honest here, makes people look younger than they actually
Kill
are.
la Kill was like a mix of anime and westernized cartoon style because
Yeah, but
they
still.
were parodying both, honestly.
Still, the way she was drawn, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind
Satsuki looks beautiful, though.
of, Satsuki looks phenomenal.
And the look on my aunt's face when she saw these was so
Oh boy, yeah, she was just like,
Yeah.
cool.
Now, from the same
I
artist.
forgot.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got a necklace.
Yeah, and you can go ahead and do your thing.
Okay. From the same person, I got a Ryuko Plessy. She had like one of every character from Kill la Kill, and I got Ryuko. These are not cheap, but then again, it's handmade and everything.
He got the whole bundle of those for 60, which is
No, it's 50.
50?
Yeah, 50.
Oh, 50. Normally those things are $30 a pop. Those bundles, and then like 15 a piece for these.
Yeah,
So
but it was buy 2 and get 1 free, and so she just kind of lumped them together. But
Yeah.
adorable.
I got myself a nice. I don't know if you really see it. It's a weathered bronze D20.
You might want to get
So-
closer or something.
I can't get out, man.
I will.
Yeah, just go ahead and show off my bling, yo.
I don't know what this is from or what it's referencing, but
Well, okay. So look, it's a polyhedral dice, 20-sided die, typically used in like Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, tabletop RPGs.
yeah, he loves Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I DM a group every now and then, and also plug for my favorite YouTube or Twitch group. Plus, also they upload to YouTube off Geek and Sundry's thing. Critical Role every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Check them out. A bunch of nerdy voice actors playing D&D, and they are fantastic.
Don't you have a YouTube or no?
I do have a YouTube.
Okay.
I show my live streams on there. Most recently, I've been live streaming Dark Souls 3. Come by and watch me die.
Yeah.
You know? I don't have a regular set schedule. I should be starting that up soon, here in a bit. With college, it was really hard to get a set schedule going.
Yeah, and I should have a set schedule too for the most part because I get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. Every other day out of the week I gotta work though.
Yeah, I don't have a job right now, so yeah, I'm working on that. But hopefully now that school's out, I can actually like live stream more. And I'm a horrible pleb, and I'm really bad at games. I'm terrible. But you can find me there. Yes, I am absolutely bad at video games. Don't let me fool you. I am bad at video games. I can't get this necklace on! There we go. Got it.
Okay. Next up is this. It's an Ultra Pro map. Map.
Ultra Pro is high quality playmats. They do really good stuff.
Yeah, most Yu-Gi-Oh players know what Ultra
I know
Pro
their
is.
work through Magic, of course. 'Cause
Yeah.
They team up with Wizards of the Coast, and they put out some really high quality.
This is going to be my first professional non-Konami map.
I have like 8. I'll be honest. I got one from yeah.
Kill la Kill map.
He had to.
I've been wanting one of these forever, and
I found it for him. Blame me. I found that.
It was a tough choice between this one and when it just had Ryuko in it, but I wanted Ryuko and Sasuke.
Both his waifus. Did I say that loud?
It's pronounced waifu for one thing.
I'm being ironic.
And secondly,
I'm being ironic.
I'm not getting into that argument. Here's another thing that you guys, I actually got for you guys because I was thinking of it. That and also I used to be in love with this card game. That's Duel Masters! Who's the dude with the spiky hair? Show it!
I never...
You never watched Duel... This kid did not grow up with Duel Masters or Digimon.
Okay, look, I was aware of Digimon, but I was a Pokemon kid, and no offense to Digimon fans out there, but basically I saw Digimon and was like, oh, so it's Pokemon with guns.
That's not what it is.
Same reason that I wasn't really a fan of like Fallout at first blush, because I was like, oh, it's Skyrim with guns. Why would I want to do like what? No.
And now Fallout 4 is taking
Fallout
over
4
his
is my
life.
day. I love Fallout 4. I'm all about it. I've got like 250 hours sunk into it, and I'm dying.
Now,
but it's great.
The cool thing about this is that it's supposed it says 2-player starter set, so I'm assuming it's 2 decks. If not, then we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, but if it is 2 decks, then we'll probably after this video we'll cut a new video of me and him playing a match or 2, see how it turns out.
I'm actually gonna do an opening of this because this is really cool. I actually almost don't want to open it because these sealed are super hard to find. This is. It still has the As Seen on Cartoon Network on it.
Well, the guy had 2 of them there, so
Yeah.
if you have his card, you can get a hold of him and get the other
Dude,
one.
it's got Robus the Traveler, which is
I don't
awesome.
even know what that means, but hey, it's cool, right? You know, that's a thing that people talk about. I'm fumbling. I don't know what it is. I never knew what Duel Monsters was. Duel Masters. Lol. I don't know what it is. I was a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh until like after the first season, and then I stopped watching the show. I was huge to Bakugan for a while when I was around.
Oh God, I remember that.
I still have all of my Bakugan.
Same here. Bakugan.
Was 5th grade year was huge. That was like what, 2000.
One of my friends. Do you remember Kyle Govert?
Yeah, I remember him.
He was like a Bakugan dealer. He would get Bakugan for cheap off of people, and then he would sell them for like twice the price to other people. I remember he got a Bakugan off of this one kid for like $2, and then sold it for like 10 to another kid.
He got in trouble for that.
Yeah, he did.
But that was 5th grade year, man. That was what started it. Was with Bakugan.
Yeah, and then after we went to middle school, it was Chaotic. Everybody loved Chaotic.
See, I still wasn't all about Chaotic. Like
Chaotic?
I have Chaotic cards.
Yeah.
I still have booster packs.
I still hold Chaotic as the best card game ever.
I have a pack of cards that you gave me to like hold on to for a day. I still have it.
Did you ever open it?
It's opened, but you were like, hey, hold on to this for me. I never get it back. I still have it. It's in my house. It's in one of my trade binders.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what they are. I don't know what the cards mean. I know a couple are shiny. I don't know.
I've thought about doing a video talking about Chaotic and why I love it so much and why I think it's one of the best card games, if not the
Never
best
played
card
it.
game ever made.
Yeah, well, Magic said bye-bye. Nope, I'm sorry. Magic.
No, actually, no, it got, you wanna know why it died? It died because of a lawsuit between 4 kids and the creators.
Well, I'm sorry, but Magic is still, in my heart, the best. And I'm going to try and make it on the Pro Tour, so, I'm trying to play Magic professionally here, so.
I'm like a casual professional. I wouldn't say professional. I'm like a casual competitive person.
No, I want to go pro with it. So I can't stand any claims that Magic is not god tier card game. Allow the discourse to flow in the comments.
The only thing. Okay, most of the Magic players at my locals have been total. They're like, Magic is the best card game ever made. You do not play Yu-Gi-Oh. You should be playing Magic. And then it's just like I'm just like, let me play a game I'd like to play. I don't care what is the best. Me personally, for my personal taste, I thought Chaotic was the best. Yu-Gi-Oh is a close second. Magic I haven't played at all or tried anything with, so
I'll have to teach you.
I have no real opinion on Magic, so I can't say anything. All that I do know is that a lot of the players that I've met are real not very nice to me.
I'll admit that as a community, the Magic community is trying to better itself.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh community is pretty bad too, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems, but Wizards of the Coast is
Yeah.
taking big steps to try and bring in inclusivity, is that the word? And stop excluding people and try and foster a more better
biggest issue that I have with the Yu-Gi-Oh, actually there's 2 big issues I have with the Yu-Gi-Oh community. This is completely off topic, but elitism, where basically you have to play meta decks, you can't play anything else. And if you do not play, and that's a big problem with every competitive thing.
When you go competitive, that's kind of.
And my other big issue is the sheeple, the people who just do whatever the meta players
Just
do.
net deck.
Yeah, just net deck. Don't bother trying out new things.
Yeah, I mean, I like to say that there's a good combination of with Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a bit of luck involved where you have to draw the right cards in the right order and things like that. But I personally think the mana system that is in Magic,
it's a beautiful man.
And the 5 different colors and the separation through the color pie, I think is absolutely beautiful, and it's the perfect way to arrange the game.
I want to do a completely separate video.
We'll do it. We'll do a video.
I remember we had a discussion about that.
We did
a year ago where we wanted to do
a year and a half. We wanted to do pro-con list. I actually have cards with me. I have 2 decks if you want to play.
Oh, do you have cards with you?
I have Magic cards with me.
Cool. We can do some Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Duel Masters.
I have a dual deck set actually that was released at.
Holy crap! We can play 3 different card games. Actually 4 because I also have some chaotic decks with me.
So we'll throw some more videos up, man. I'm here for the next 24 hours, man.
And we got the whole house to ourselves, basically.
So we're gonna play some Magic, man.
Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, chaotic, Duel Masters.
I only know Magic, but hey, I'll learn. Well, I know Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, I know every single card game except for Magic. Anyway, so I still have some things I want to show you.
Yeah, he picked up a lot more stuff.
Yeah, I finally got the. Okay, wow, that is terrible.
Volume 5 of Kill la Kill now on DVD in this man's house.
It's the collector's edition, though.
The special collector's edition, which is the last one that he needed for his entire collection, which is actually really impressive.
Yeah, I just needed this. This is the last one. It comes with the.
I just spend my money on cards.
Episodes 20 through 24 and episode 20. Oh wow, there's 25 episodes. I thought there was 26.
You were wrong!
Oh my god, not a true fanboy! I don't care.
I don't know what that
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I was mimicking the standard weeaboo.
Anyways, his next purchases, I pushed him to get these.
Yes, and
I'm a huge fan of this series.
I'm sure most of you have heard of a little anime called No Game No Life.
I'm a huge fan of it. It was
amazing. I hate that thing though.
So good. So good.
It was actually not a manga series originally. Most people think it was a manga series. It was not a manga series.
It wasn't.
It was a novel!
Yeah, light novel series.
Novel series.
Kind of like Sword Online, which there's a whole bunch of discourse between me and this guy over Sword Online. We're not going to get into it right now.
We could actually have a discussion on that too.
Well, no, we're not going to get into discourse on it because I'm going to win and you're going to lose, and that would be bad on your own channel.
No!
Anyways, yeah, No Game No Life is a fantastic series. If you guys haven't watched it yet, go ahead and watch it.
And
it's on Crunchyroll.
I recommend the books. I mean, actually, I can't recommend the books.
Well, the series is fantastic.
The series is fantastic. The setting is fantastic. The characters are awesome. The story is awesome.
It's a little bit fan servicey, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. But it's still funny.
The female main lead is introduced with her panties, and she's like, what, 11? That was in the anime, though.
Is that the introduction?
Yeah. Shiro's first appearance in the anime is her panties, and it zooms up over onto her face and everything.
Because it started with her feet.
Well, you can see her panties on her.
Oh, I thought it was like zoom in on feet controlling thing and then zoom up, and I learned it was a panty shot. And but I just
that's her first appearance in the
and she's
anime.
A kid, and it's super fan servicey. But I mean, basically the whole idea is
it's a hilarious anime.
The 2 main characters are brother and sister, which makes it a little weird the way they interact sometimes. But they're like super talented gamers, but they're shut-ins, they're neats. Yeah. And they don't exist in the outside world, and so they're invited to a new world where everything is decided by games. Yeah. Like there's only a few rules, and that is anything is decided by a game. Whenever you do a game, each party bets something that they agree is of equal value.
God dang it! What happened to the paper?
It got dog-eared, is what it looks like. But anyways, and that anyone who is caught cheating automatically loses.
And no violence is allowed whatsoever.
Yeah, no violence is allowed.
No guns, no weapons, no one's allowed.
For
unless it's involved in the game. But no war is allowed. All war is banned.
Yeah.
And
all conflicts are settled by games.
And if you're wondering how this actually works, it's because God of this dimension has actually put in like a magical thingy all over the world that prevents war.
Yeah, it's a whole different alternative dimension. It's basically like they start off. Okay, so they
start off here in America,
and here's what
Japan. Sorry,
well, they start off in Japan.
Yeah.
But so when they're brought to the new world, they have no belongings, they have no nothing, and they're walking along the street, and they get robbed. And the robber's like, "Hey, we're challenging you to a game because we can't just rob you because that's against the rules of the world."
Yeah.
And so the guys, the main character, he's like, okay, fine, I bet you my sister. And they're like, okay, what do you want us to bet? And he goes, how about everything you own? And they're like, oh, fine, whatever. But these two kids are so good at games that he just thrashes them.
Yeah.
And so he always does these seemingly one-sided bets, and it's super great. There's a lot of drama, and it's intense.
You know what's going to happen in the end, but it's the adventure of seeing how it unfolds.
Yeah,
it's you know they're going to win. You know they're going to win. They're unbeatable. The only time that they are not unbeatable...
No spoilers.
No
spoilers?
Is when...
Spoil it?
Facing... Come on, they even play chess.
It's okay, though.
Yeah.
It's alright. Let them experience it. I mean, but it's a great series. You should go watch it.
The anime cuts short, though, and thankfully...
As always, they do.
The light novels are being printed over here. Light novels over in the States do not do well, and that's why
Normally they don't. Sword Online did do a light novel series, because it actually started, I think they started...
It started out as a light novel.
A light novel, moved to anime, and then the light novel got a resurgence in popularity.
Yeah, and the light novels used to never be over here, and then I believe it was, I don't know what the first light novel to be printed over stateside. I think it might actually be Sword Art Online.
It was Sword Art Online. It was printed stateside.
That was the first popular one.
And I think that was it. I know that I first saw that after second season of Sword Art Online.
And then after Sword Art Online's light novel started being printed over here, the company started to realize, oh hey, there's a market for light novels stateside. Okay, so
we have Sword Art Online to thank for the actual light novelization of
yes, as crappy as that series is, I get
no discourse about Sword Art Online yet. Not yet.
He loves Sword Art Online, I hate it.
Okay. It's a good series.
It's
not the best. It is not the best. It suffers from same face syndrome like a mofo.
They take their most powerful female lead and turn her into a...
Okay, it's got some problems with it, but here's my way of looking at it. It's a good anime. Is it a great anime? No. Are there other animes that are better than it?
I will say this, the first half of the first season's good. After that, it starts going to crap.
The romance arc was forced, I can admit that. I wish it hadn't been there. I think Log Horizon is much better. Sword Art Online is still good. Just because something else is better doesn't mean that it's bad. It has some problems.
It's objective to everybody.
But here's the thing.
Let's just leave it at that.
It's a starter anime. It pulls people in.
Full Metal Alchemist is a better one.
That's intensive though. That's got a lot of Sword Art Online doesn't ask you to invest any extra thought into it. Sword Art Online says, here is this universe, and it's a regular, everyday universe, and they're brought into a video game. And that's something that people can acknowledge and understand.
I showed my 50-something-year-old aunt Full Metal Alchemist, and she was hooked onto it.
My mom didn't understand it. I showed her Full Metal Alchemist, she didn't get it. I showed her Sword Art Online, and she loved it. Same thing with my ex-girlfriend, my sister, all of them. They loved it. They fell in love with Sword Art Online, and then that pulled them further into the weeb zone. And then they started exploring more and more and more anime. It's a starter anime. You can't just do one. Okay, but see, the thing is that she likes anime, but she doesn't like the Japanese approach to
owning merchandise and stuff.
No, the sexualization. Through this piece of artwork. If I tried to bring this piece of artwork home, my mom would backhand me and tell me to get that pornography out of her house. She would probably just straight up and beat me. Because she doesn't get that, okay, I admit there's a lot of skin there. Mm-hmm. There is.
After you start watching Kill la Kill, you don't.
But you just don't notice it.
Yeah, you get so desensitized to the.
Which is kind of its own problem. Yeah. That is a bigger issue. But either way, I don't like the over-sexualization of stuff in animes too. And I think the fan service should be a bit more equal. I've got no problem.
Kill la Kill actually had fan service for guys.
I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Okay,
super buff men do super buff things.
It's just buff men and the power of eyeliner. Let's be legit here.
Power of eyeliner.
That's the later seasons, but it's a good series. And it's super fan servicey, and girls can enjoy that too. I think it should be a little bit more even. I admit.
Kill la Kill's pretty even about it though.
But, it's just a whole different way of thinking. And, my mom doesn't understand that, which is a lot of parents probably do. You guys all probably understand that it's just a different mindset.
My dad's just happy that he knows that I'm not gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just, I got a big Black Rock shooter. Well, that and also I had a kind of gay girlfriend for a little bit. And I don't know. Anyways, that's a whole different other ballpark.
My ex is a whole other ballpark as well. I'm not going to even go there.
Oh, we could talk about that too.
Let's not. Ever. Please. Especially not on camera. But yeah,
God, the horror story about his ex.
Talking about anime though, another one that's really good that y'all should go check out while he does whatever he I don't know how much longer this is, but Danmachi, or
I have not watched that yet.
it is so good.
There was a cute little Hestia
Hestia's
android.
adorable.
Yeah.
So the longer name of it is it wrong or is it wrong or is it okay to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Oh, I thought it was just, is it wrong to pick up girls?
I think it's is it wrong, but
they had the light novels for that there too, but they
Yeah.
didn't have all of them. They had like 3 and 5, and that was it.
Yeah, I thought it was is it wrong, but I second guessed myself and I wasn't sure if is it okay. But it's so good, and it's kind of similar to like the No Game No Life kind of a vibe where it's like adventurers and they can level up and whatever. But it's super good. And then Log Horizon is really good. It's another people get trapped into an MMO. Except it goes the exact opposite route. It's like Sword Online, where like SAO, if you die, you're dead. Log Horizon, if you die, you just respawn.
Yeah, it treats it like you're actually in a standard
And it's interesting because it creates oh shit, there was
Anyways, Rob's on you.
Anyways, but it creates this whole new like problem where there's no threat of death, so people just stop caring.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They fall into super depressive states because they have no goal. They have nothing to achieve, and it gets
That's
really
set your goals.
It gets really in depth on like some psychology and stuff. But it's just a good anime. Lots of action. It's some good stuff. So that's another one I recommend to you. But No Game No Life is great as well. Kill la Kill, if you couldn't tell, this homie's a fan of it. It's a good one. One Punch Man, I will always support my bald egg punching pal. Okay, I'm gonna hit you. Put up with a lot with this guy. Put up with a lot.
Hey, I put up a lot with you too. I'm just goofy.
Got him.
Got me to fight the scene too. Ow. Okay, so any final thoughts? Because I think this is going.
No, I think this video is done, and we can do another unboxing video for Duel Masters, and then we can do our dueling video. If you want to unbox that, we can start with Magic or whatever the heck.
Alrighty.
We can actually discuss Magic while we play Magic and do pros and cons.
That'll be
while during.
Well, I'd rather do it separate. That way we can do it. That way so we can focus on one thing. Because I'm gonna be confused as heck as you try to explain what lands are and how everything works. And I'm
Okay,
just gonna be
real
like,
quick. I'll do a real quick primer.
God.
All right, ready for the video for the fans? Ready? You play the Pokemon trading card game.
A little bit.
Okay,
Yes.
you know how there's energy?
Yes.
You know how you'd attach the energy to the Pokemon?
Yes, and how that crap is boring.
Right. Okay. Instead of attaching it to the Pokemon, you just play it on the table, and instead of sacrificing it, you just tap it. You can only tap it once.
So it plays like Duel Masters.
I guess I've
Because
never
I know
played Duel Masters.
Duel Masters is a dumbed down version of Magic, is what I've always been told. Where you gotta like put mana and then you tap it
To
and
cast
to do
things?
stuff and summon monsters and everything.
I guess that's kind of
So if it's plays like Duel Masters / Kajudo, I know how to play it then.
yeah. But so that's a real quick intro to Magic for anybody. It's like seriously, you play the Pokemon TCG. It's just
Oh, and Force of Will probably plays like it too.
I don't know.
Have you ever played Force of Will?
I've heard of it, and it's weird because there's
I have like 4 decks. Okay, we were playing Force of Will, Duel Masters, Yu-Gi-Oh, and
there's a Magic card called Force of Will. And so when everybody was talking about, oh, we want to play Force of Will, I'm like, is that a new like format where you can play like 60 card all Force of Wills? Like everything's a counterspell? Like because Force of Will is you take a card, you exile a card out of your hand, pay 1 life, and then counter target spell, which is what
so
it
it's
is.
basically counter.
Well, yeah. Basically, everyone's like, hey, you want to play Force of Will? And I'm like, 60 card counter spells? That sounds really lame. Like, I love counterspells.
Oh, you're trying to activate Force of Will? I activate Force of Will.
Oh, Force of Will, Force of Will.
Yeah.
Force of Will for your it's like, is that all that? It, like, sounds awful. But it's actually a different card game, and it's like, okay.
It's actually a pretty fun card game.
What company makes this?
Wizards of
the Coast. Yeah, okay.
They gave up on it, and then they tried to revive it as Kaijudo, and then they gave up on Kaijudo way too early.
There is a big card game produced by Wizards of the Coast, big in Japan and China. It's along the lines of this. Big power creatures like 9,000 power and whatever, and they're all big whatever. But they actually added 2 characters from Magic the Gathering as cards in there. Nicol Bolas and Jace Bellerin actually showed up as cards over there, which is kind of cool that they kind of blended their formats. They also did it where they released the Plane Shift Zendikar, where they allowed a Dungeons and Dragons.
Holy crap! I think this is the first structure deck.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it says
Dungeons and Dragons set to be set in the world of Zendikar, which was a Magic the Gathering only environment for a while, so it's kind of cool. So we'll kill the video here because we've been rambling.
Yeah, we
just-
rambled a lot in this, but hey, I don't really care. This was fun.
This was a fun time. We showed off our stuff. I got my sword.
Raw darn you!
I'm trying to not cuss. Like, I don't know what your channel is rated.
I
don't
don't
get your videos.
curse. I don't curse.
See,
that's
I do.
that's me personally. I
I'm
don't curse.
censoring for the camera.
I don't care if you curse or not. Okay, my buddy Boomer curses all the time in his videos whenever he puts a video
See, but
up on
I
chat.
just didn't want to like get your video. We're rambling. Just kill the video. We'll talk more afterwards.
Thank you all
Later,
for watching.
homies.
Have a great
We did a
day.
thing there, man. That was cool. It was like, whoa!
Whoa, give
like,
you force.
Like, yeah, fusion, whatever. It was great.
Thank you all.
Anime thing. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video.
We'll probably have like 4 or 5 more up in the next day or so of us just.
Oh, God. Well, actually, it's gonna be like over like the next week or so because I got a backlog of videos, and this is gonna be adding into that backlog.
Never mind then. This will be added to the backlog.
Actually, this video is more than likely gonna go up either today or tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna be uploading the videos all throughout.
Okay, so yeah, no, you guys aren't gonna have to deal with me all day today, even though we're just gonna have, like.
You're gonna have to deal with them all week.
You're gonna have to deal with me all week. So if you don't like my pretty face, shame on you. Get better taste.
You still look weird
Okay.
with a beard, I swear.
Hey, get used to it, man. I'm keeping it. It's here to stay.
Last time I saw him, he did not have that beard. Okay, guys. See you later. Peace out. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Joe, say bye.
Bye.